Alright, party people, what's up? What's up, Gaming Compute? Good morning. Here to talk a little bit about maybe some steps I've been taking on my online store. I reopened it. Was it this week? Dang, it was this week. Was it last week? I don't even remember, guys. Let me see. I don't know. I'm trying to find if I wrote it down. It's taking a lot of work. Let's see. I feel like it was last week, maybe. I don't know. It feels like maybe not, though, because I don't think it was open this weekend. And I think I put an ad up, and it was only 4 days yesterday that it had been up. So, dang. I don't know. Trying to see when did I get charged for it. Because I paid. Alright, let me see. Let me see if my account can give me some knowledge here. If I use this account. Monday, June 26th. So yeah, this week. Monday, June 26th. So Monday, I reopened my Shopify store. So I've been implementing what I can. Still got some roadblocks in the way, but let's see. So far, I've got the TikTok up. Finished one ad. It's a cold ad. It's a freezing cold ad, guys. Like, I've got no developed, like, my pages aren't developed at all for social media yet. So I might write out some blog posts. I might, I've got this little ebook that I was writing that I was going to release for free. I don't remember if I finished it or not. I'm not very engaged on TikTok. I don't really use it, but so for a cold ad, so far, without doing much else at all, I've had 10 visitor sessions this month. Yesterday it was 4 total. But this week total, it's been 10. So that means, actually, I think I'm reading this wrong. But yeah, 10 total since I've opened it Monday. So 10 visits, all from that ad, I'm assuming. It's a cold ad, like I said. My TikTok's not built out. I think I've got one person following me. I don't follow anybody yet. I haven't posted anything but the one ad. So I will build that account out. I am not that into social media, you guys, but if it's kind of interesting for this kind of stuff, I'm into it more than for just like posting my own pictures and things. I get why people are into it though. They like to share. I don't like to share. Like, I like to share with specific people when I see them in real time or during the experiences, personally, just like while we're together. I don't like to share with everybody who wasn't at the event. Sometimes there's certain parts of my life that I just don't share with other people. Not in a bad way, but like, say for example, like, I know a lot of people who are from a religious community and they're kind of like against bars and clubs and drinking and that kind of stuff. I myself am not against those things, so I will go out and I'll do them. And so, not all the time. There was a time where I did it a lot more, but that's just an example. It's like I know a lot of people who aren't into that kind of stuff, who kind of see it and they like assume, oh, like you're going wild and crazy and out of control, and like you can't control yourself. Like they kind of like assume the worst, even though it's like that's not really what's going on. And I don't really want that pressure to kind of like think about it. I just want to live my life and be happy, and when I'm out in public having fun with my friends or whatever, and meeting people or not meeting people or whatever. And I don't really want to be trying to think about if somebody's judging something I'm doing, or, you know, for me the easiest way to do that is just to not give them access to my life so easily. I mean, if people want to ask me in person, then they can ask me stuff in person, or if they want to meet in person, I'll usually fill them in on some of the stuff I've been up to. But I feel like if we're not talking anyways, then you probably don't know what I'm up to because we're not talking. So, like, not in a mean way, I'm just saying, like, I just don't share on social media like that. Like, of course I podcast and post daily episodes and stuff like that, but it's like I doubt any of those people are interested in that kind of stuff, unless they're nosy, and they just are, but that's fine. But I just try to kind of protect my energy socially, because I just don't like thinking about what people assume, because I've noticed a lot of those people are pretty closed-minded and assume a lot, and then they go spreading rumors about things that just aren't accurate. They just have a problem with it, and I've noticed it since I've been a kid. So I basically just don't post, mostly for that reason. Just because, you know, my family's kind of connected with a strict religious community that's kind of, they can be a little bit out of control with their gossip. But I understand social media for the most part. I mean, I'm not like fully up to date on like every single thing, but I like it. But I like it as like a concept for making money, and for marketing and stuff like that. I do like it for entertainment purposes. I go on and I watch other people's stuff. I like to see what they're up to and stuff. But anyways, that's what I've done on the Shopify store so far. Driving a little bit of traffic. That's a little bit, guys. That's like a little bit. But it went from 2 to 4 to 10 with me doing nothing but posting one ad. And this is the ad that I created way back. Remember when the person on Fiverr gave me a screwy ad and they screwed up my ad? And they tried to give me this ad about something else. You guys remember that? So that's what this is. So let me see. If I go onto my Shopify, oh my gosh, what is this? I feel like I'm getting so many messages from so many places. So basically, I got this email an hour ago. It says action required today. Tomorrow you will lose the ability to measure data. That's not what I want to hear, Shopify. What are you doing? Come on. It says effective tomorrow, July 1st. Universal Analytics is being depreciated by Google and will stop processing new data. Is this a scam or is it real? It looks like a real email. It's coming from Shopify. Yeah, it's coming from Shopify. Dang, guys. Okay. So, I gotta figure out what to do about this. It says you must take the actions below today if you wish to continue to track customer behavior analyze store traffic and deliver relevant ads to the right audiences. I don't need anything screwing with any of my processes, guys. I'm already just trying to figure it out. You gotta be kidding me with me on this. Okay, so Google Analytics. Wow, Google. They're probably gonna roll something else out, but all right. It says Universal Analytics will sunset tomorrow, July 1, 2023. Action required to preserve your measurement. You must upgrade to Google Analytics 4. Please, God, don't make this cost money. So it says step number 1, create a GA4 property and web data stream in Google Analytics. I hope that's easy because this is what I'm going to be doing today, probably. I don't have any other day when I can do it. It says to do it today. Oh my goodness. Install the Google and YouTube app and follow the instructions to link your GA4 property and automatically set up GA4 tagging. You're not required to connect to Google Merchant Center to proceed with tagging. For advanced setups and to understand what events are automatically tracked through this integration, review this Help Center article. If you have already upgraded to Google Analytics 4 and or migrated your Meta Pixel, then no action is required. Oh my gosh. So there's 24/7 support and a help center and questions. So basically, I'm glad I read my emails because I don't read them on every single account because I have multiple accounts and I'm barely getting into a flow of like checking stuff. But I've been studying lately about what Mark Zuckerberg is doing with this Meta AI, with Llama and Alpaca and all these things. A little bit, trying to study it. I know Lex Friedman has an episode with the Zuck on there, and I've slowly been listening because it's just a lot to like try to sink in. I try to like think about the ideas and like try to figure out like what's going on. But I don't know what. So there's a Meta Pixel, and then there's Google Analytics 4. And I'm wondering if that has anything to do with AI. I don't know. Maybe because I've basically been looking at how Google and Microsoft and Meta are all kind of ramping it up with all the AI stuff. So I don't really know. But I guess I have no other option, so I'm gonna have to deal with this today. My Instagram, that's as far as I got, was the selfie verification. So my Instagram for this store is not working, which is why I started with the TikTok part. But now I got to deal with this Google for Analytics, and then I'll deal with building out the TikTok, and there's a lot of stuff going on, guys. I wasn't trying to wake up to start doing this, but I guess now my plans for the day have changed a little bit. I hope it's just a simple thing, but that worries me if the Pixel is not capturing data. Is the Pixel still intact? I don't know. And it says it takes about a day for my Instagram. So if I didn't explain that, upon registration for my Instagram for the store, and I was kind of thinking I kind of might want to make my Instagram page a theme page, because Bia has a long time ago talked about that, and I feel like from what I've studied about theme pages, they're kind of outdated. They're not really a thing anymore, but I kind of wanted to try it just to see what would happen. see if I could do it. But I also have so many other things going on. Oh my gosh. But basically, yeah. So that's about as far as I've gotten with that. So when I was trying to register the Instagram for the store, upon login, it already suspended me. Like I don't think I was ever really in it. Now, I could be mistaken. Maybe I had logged in and then the second day when I went in, it wasn't working. But I feel like it was the same day. I feel like it was the same day it got suspended. Like I never got the opportunity to use it. And it told me, you have 180 days to appeal this. So yesterday, I guess it was like day 175 days left. So day 5. I went in and I was like, fine, let me see what it needs me to do for the next step. Because I just kept it open. Like, I just keep all these tabs open of stuff that I'm trying to finish. And it's on my to-do list. So, I go in there and they tell me they have to send me a verification code, which they did. I have to write down that code on a piece of paper and send them a selfie of me holding that paper with the code on it. And then they take a day to verify. I don't know what they're trying to verify, but they take a day to try to figure out if they're gonna decline to reinstate my Instagram and let me actually use it, or if they're going to decide that the decision has been made that I will be suspended officially, therefore not able to use that account. I'm annoyed. I'm trying to be positive about it, but I'm annoyed. It's like, these are the kinds of things that make it so it's hard to kind of build out, social media. And I understand I have other Instagram accounts. I get it. Like, they don't want that, but I haven't even posted anything, so I don't really know. Other than having multiple accounts, I don't know what other rules I've broken, because I haven't had time to break any other rules. Like, all I have up there is the thumbnail. Is that what it's called? For like your profile picture? I have the logo as my profile picture. And so I don't really know, like, maybe I'm missing something. I don't really know. Like, I feel like I'm gonna go back and watch some of those Beheza videos. I did spend a lot of the weekend watching that kind of stuff and giving me ideas for what to do during this week, but I'm so annoyed. So I think since the TikTok is getting traffic, if I can figure out this Shopify Google Analytics thing quickly, make sure the Facebook pixel's still running. I don't know if that means that the analytics tracked specifically in Shopify are going to be altered in any way, because that's the only thing I've really been relying on. I'm annoyed. I don't want to deal with all this, but whatever. I'm going to try and bang it out. I've got some other stuff I want to do too with this store, but that's going to have to be what I do first, is start building out this TikTok. I would have liked to build out the Instagram first because I'm more familiar with Instagram, but this is forcing me to kind of engage with TikTok, because if I don't engage with TikTok, that's the only thing I've got other than the store. And so, I have some stuff that I wrote that I might post. I might play around with some posts. I might, try to get some followers and stuff. I'm new, and I was seeding the account. So basically, I wanted to see if a cold ad, there's nothing else linked to it other than the store, and it's posted on a TikTok channel that has nothing really on there, nothing else on there other than the logo and the, what it's about or whatever. But, I didn't set up the TikTok ads manager account. I opened it, I started trying, and then I was like, oh, I have to pay for this. And I think it's like $300 minimum. And so I was like, I don't really want to pay all that right now. I want to see what I can do for traffic with no real money invested. The Facebook, I still haven't figured out the Facebook account because it was suspended too, remember? So since it was suspended, I have not yet figured that out. So I'm trying to get to the bottom of some of these things, but it's like this is the kind of stuff I'm dealing with when I'm just trying to like, it's hard to even get things to even start practicing the marketing skills without actually being able to use the account. So I may be mistaken, but I feel like TikTok is minimum 300 for ads. I feel like Facebook is a little more flexible and you can spend less on ads, but I feel like from what I understand, TikTok, I mean, Facebook has a lot of like charges and percentages and stuff that get taken out. And so I don't know which one's better. People kind of say both things. To me, to have 10 visitors from a TikTok that has nothing on, like, it's only been up for like, this is the 5th day that TikTok has been running. Maybe 6th day, but the 5th or 6th day. So that's really not long, considering I don't even use it. I'm not using it yet necessarily. Now, one thing with all these analytics that I'm trying to make sure to track is, are they tracking me visiting the store when I'm going on the analytics page? Because I'm just on the back end. I'm not visiting like the actual front end of the store. So I'm hoping it's not tracking me, because I haven't been on the front end of the store at all. So I'm hoping it's not tracking me. Tracking me as a visitor, because I know sometimes with YouTube or podcasting, not podcasting, with YouTube or blogging, I've noticed sometimes when I watch a video for like editing or something like that, like just when I'm watching it on the channel, it's like it'll consider me a viewer, and it's like I am the one who made it. So I don't really know, guys. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna spend a lot of my day trying to figure this stuff out for the store. Sorry I don't have much more to report, but I feel like it's a little bit of progress, right? TikTok's up, ad is up, site is up. That's the most I can do for now. I wasn't expecting to have to deal with a bunch of weird analytics stuff, and the Instagram and Facebook aren't up at all. So, and I do get fearful that, all this work goes in and then they can shut you down at any time. So, I do understand that there are all these guidelines that I need to learn about, but it's going to be a lot of this again. I'm going to try not to lose focus and go over into other projects. I mean, I'm recording about those separately. So if you have an interest in those projects, I'm still continuing other ones like the affiliate marketing one. So yeah. So let's see where we go. So all right, guys. I've just got a lot to figure out, and I'm gonna work a little bit towards building out this TikTok. I've never built out a TikTok, so I don't really know really much about it. I actually deleted TikTok on my phone because I like having the extra space, and because it's just too much of a distraction for me. Like, I'm fine with YouTube Shorts and Instagram. Like, for me, that is fine. I prefer longer form content. Obviously, I mean, that's what I record is longer form content. When I write, it's longer form content. So I'm not into the real short stuff. Unless it's like an interest of time or energy on my end. Usually I'm gonna just ramble a little bit too. So, all right. So if I can come up with some solutions, I'll post. That's all I really got for now on this about the Shopify store being reopened. And thanks for listening.